Oh, hey, backpacks. Today's review is on the Gregory Baltoro 65. Today we're going to talk about one of the heavier bags that I have in higher capacity. We're up to 65. So a pretty big boy here. It'll carry a ton of gear and a ton of weight. This bag is fantastically durable and very utilitarian. It's got a lot of feature set. It's not the lightest bag in the world, but if you're going this big and this heavy, you don't necessarily want the lightest bag. You want something that's going to be able to support that load. So I'm going to flip it over. We have the free floating backing on this bag. Really nice breathability, really good cushion, a little bit of rebound for when you're carrying. Want to go in here, there's also torso adjustment. So you can hear some of that Velcro. If you undo that, it will take the height of your shoulder straps and move them up and down. So you can actually stretch this bag up and down for a really nice custom fit. Super helpful. Another thing you're going to notice on this bag is really more firm hip padding. Nice and breathable, but this is definitely more firm than most. The hip padding on this bag is going to offer a ton of support, which you're going to need if you're carrying a bag this big and it's got anywhere near full. It's going to be heavy. You got your standard issue pockets on both sides. Hold your snacks, anything you want to keep accessible. Let me flip this over just a little bit. Here we have a water pouch. Of course, you could use it for something other than water, but it is nice. So it's attached only in a small section, and what that allows is the pocket to pivot. So as you reach back and you're hiking, you'll be able to get the bottle out of that pocket really easily. On the other side, you have a pocket in the same spot, but it is just a stretchable mesh pocket. Anytime you have stretchable mesh, even if the pocket is not that big, you can normally fit more gear in there than you'd think, obviously because of the stretch. So at just glance, it's almost like, what would I put in here? Well, you'd be able to put quite a bit in there. You're going to find cinches all around the bag. As it is a big bag, you're going to need several of those. That way you can keep the load nice and compact. They also make great attachment point for clothes during the day as you shed layers and that kind of thing. There is a bungee shock cord here that will allow you to loop around items and hook on. You can use the strapped D-rings at the bottom to hold pulls, which would then use this to attach. From here, you've got adjustability on the back side of your helmet, which is going to raise the helmet and allow you to customize where it sits so it's sitting properly to cap the bag. The reason you need adjustability is sometimes your load is going to fill your main compartment higher than others, especially on the trail as you're eating food and you literally are losing things in your bag. It's going to become slightly more compact, and that allows you to kind of cinch everything down and keep everything nice and balanced. We'll flip over. So from here on the front, you have your mesh pouch, which has a clip just securing the top of it. Again, mesh fit more than you think. I want to talk about these straps here. So you can use these to hold all kinds of things. I use them to hold my shoes. You can hang a rolled up mat from them. You can attach wet gear from them. Really good storage down here. There's a lot of utility there in my opinion. So there is a front pouch on this bag that's zipping along the length. It's on both sides. So one on this side, one on this side. They reach in the front and allow extra storage, but they are separate from your main compartment. So this is not a access to the top of your main compartment. It is completely separate. From here, we've got the helmet attachments that allow you to unfold. There's a pocket on the inside of the helmet. There's a big pocket on the top of the helmet. And then there's a even smaller pocket right above that for readily available small items. Granted, these all share space, so you can't jam pack one and expect a ton of stuff to fit in the other one. You can shift things around, but having 3 different pockets is nice opposed to one in certain circumstances because it allows you organizational options. Again, when you get into the main pocket on a bag like this, you have a deep open space, place for hydration. There is a hydration pass-through on the back side of this bag that allows your hose to come out and clip to your shoulder pad. At the bottom of the main compartment on a bag like this, there is a splitter. It runs right about here. So it'll clip and unclip, meaning you can have the internal storage of the main compartment split to where you just keep your sleep system or certain gear at the bottom and it's separate from the top. And you can access the bottom through the front here and just get to it. That little splitter can also come out so you can just pack it as one huge section, and it's very thin material, lightweight. I personally use it all the time because I do keep very specific items at the bottom, and it just means they will never like finagle themselves into different positions. They're always right where I want them. I really like that about this bag. I really love this bag. The Baltoro 65 is definitely not a small bag, holds a ton of gear. ultra comfortable. I haven't put many bags on that are gonna hold this kind of load that are this comfortable. They really hug the body. They allow for great weight distribution in the packing options that they provide. And I really don't think you could go wrong with this option. I think if you were carrying this bag, you'd be really happy with it. Do the deal, like and subscribe, comment below, and as always, keep adventuring.